okay? And a lot of times the function didn't have arrows on it, right? This week we're going to talk about something called end behavior, okay? And again, this is something you possibly touched on in Algebra 1. I know if you took the other Algebra 2 class last year, you probably did this, okay? But we're talking about what's happening at the ends of the function. There's probably going to be arrows going on this week, okay? So I want you to just read that first sentence there to yourself in your mind, okay? Okay, there are going to be a lot of times that I ask you to read to yourself, okay? That is part of making sure, I know I'm the math teacher and our goal is quantile this year, but we need to make sure you're also ready for the Lexile test. Sometimes what we do in here is very technical reading. A lot of the higher level Lexile scores come from the technical reading piece, okay? So it's not all about fiction, right? So that's why I have you sometimes read to yourself. Sometimes then we read it out loud. There's things we do read out loud together, okay? And then we sometimes talk about what's going on there. So the end behavior, it's basically describing what's going on at the ends of the function, okay? But it uses this kind of funny word at the end that says that the x values increase or decrease without bound. So first of all, first thing I would note is we're not talking about the y values, we're talking about the x values. So what is happening to the y values? So f of x is saying y. So where's the y going when the x is going and going and going? These words without bound, that means it's going to plus or minus infinity. So whenever you see without bound, that means it goes on forever. Okay? All right, so let's look at example 1 there. So in example 1, and we're going to do this one together, okay? As x approaches negative infinity, okay? So remember, if we're doing x, we are going left and right, okay? If I'm going towards negative infinity, which part of the graph am I going towards? Am I going towards the left or the right? We're going left if we're negative infinity. Negative infinity is on this part of the graph, right? So as my x is going this way, what's going on with that y? Remember, y goes up or down. So which direction does it look like the y is going? Where's that arrow pointing? Is it pointing up or is it pointing down? It looks like it's pointing down. So it's pointing to the left and down. Every arrow points 2 directions, right? So the left and down. So if I'm going down, 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 down to the ground, what number am I headed towards? Negative infinity. So that one's going to negative infinity. Okay? All of our answers on the end behavior is going to either be positive or negative infinity. Okay? All right. As x is going, so remember, this one means left. So if negative infinity is left, what's positive infinity? That's got to be right. Okay? So as we are going to the right, so as my x is going this direction, towards positive infinity, so the graph is going to the right, where is the y value going? Up or down? Up. When I go up, 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 up to through the ceiling, okay, where is my y value going? What's the biggest y value I can have? Positive infinity. Okay. Any questions on that piece before I go to the next one? We're going to do a bunch of these today. Okay? All right. Looking at example 2. Okay? So, first of all, if we're going to negative infinity on the x, what direction are we talking about? Left or right? Left. So I'm going left first. Okay? So as this graph is going this way, so that arrow is pointing to the left. If I'm looking at the y direction on that arrow, which direction is it pointing? Up. So if I'm going up, what does that mean about my graph? Positive infinity, right? Okay. Let's take a look at the other piece of it. So this one, the positive infinity on the x means I'm going to the right. What does that mean? Where does that mean my y value is going? look at here. To the right, what's happening with that y value? It's going down. What number is down? Negative infinity. Good. Okay. How many more do we have? Let's do one more together. Okay. And then I'll have you try a couple on your own. Okay. All right. Looking at example 3. Negative infinity means what direction, everybody? We're going in the x direction. Left. Okay, so as I'm going to the left, what's going on with this y value? Is it going up or is it going down? Up. Up, right? It's pointing up. So if I'm pointing up, what number am I going to? Positive infinity. All right. On the second line there, as we're going to positive infinity on the x, so as we're traveling right, what direction is my y going? Up, 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 right? So what number is that? Positive infinity. I don't have to write the plus in front, right? We talked about that. Okay. I want you, there's 2 more. I want you to try example 4 and 5 on your own, okay? Give you about 20 seconds on your own. Okay, I want you to check it with somebody at your table really quick. See if you guys match your answers. Double check with your table partner. Okay, let's talk about it together. All right. So, as we are going to negative, what does that mean? Negative infinity on the x. Which direction? Left. So anytime I see negative infinity on the x, I know I am going left. All right, so to the left, where was the y value going this time? Up or down? Down. What number is down, everybody? Negative infinity. Okay, when I am approaching positive infinity on the x, which direction am I going? Right. Right. On the x, we're going to the right. I'm doing both of them at the same time. All right. My y value is going which direction? Down, 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 down to the ground, which means what number am I going to? Negative infinity. Okay? So you really have to think about it each time, because we had a left that went down. We had a left that went up. So you got to be careful. Okay? I think we did all the possibilities, actually. All right, this one's a little bit tricky. Okay? There was a trick in this one. I was going to see if anybody caught it. Okay? As we are going to the left, does it look like that arrow goes down this time? Or up? Or does it just kind of keep going to the right? Or does it kind of stop? Doesn't it look like it stops there at 0? So what that is, that's actually an exponential function. That's what we call an asymptote. Okay? It's a really funny word. We'll learn how to spell it later. Okay? All right, but it's flattening out. So that y value is stopping at 0 this time, not positive or negative infinity. So if you see it flatten, it's wherever it flattens out. It's the only time we don't use the positive and negative infinity. So I lied at the beginning of the lesson when I said we're going to use negatives and positives for everything, right? Infinities. Okay. As we go to the right this time, what direction is that arrow going? Up, 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 right? Okay, as we go up, 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 what number is that? Positive infinity. Okay? Any questions on end behavior of a graph? All right, we're going to switch gears. Okay, so now you need the note page in front of you. Okay, so everybody put that note page that I passed out that was sitting on your desk in front of you. Okay, all right.